Turning off normal human male mode. Switching to dad mode. Welcome in to Dad Mode with your hosts, Bearded Nova and Morph.
All right, so I know you haven't streamed for a while on Twitch. You were telling me that you've been playing around with TikTok stream a little more, Bearded.
Fantastic. So yeah, I'm part of this creators club, create agency. I got to do a Minecraft stream, which feels so these guys kind of help push the stream, make it a little bit more. Their idea is to they don't make money off anything I earn. TikTok gives them money. So how agencies work is TikTok pays agencies for creators earning more. So it's like instead of Twitch getting a cut, so say it's a triangle, you, TikTok, agency. It's just you and TikTok that are, TikTok's taking their cut, but then TikTok's getting some of that cut and giving it to the agency. So the agency's not getting anything of yours. You're just giving it to TikTok, and then TikTok's giving a bit to the agency. So the agency's job is to try and push you and make sure you're earning more. So TikTok earns more, so they earn more.
Right.
Which is a good idea.
Yeah, because they're working, someone's actually trying to help you grow. Versus on Twitch, Tik, whatever, you're literally just on your own. And they say it's up to you how you do.
Exactly. And so, I'm going to jump over to their Discord at the moment just so I can read, because to be honest, I'm not going to lie, there's some people that just, I'm looking at going, reading comments or how to things. I'm like, what the hell? You're too new to this game to be trying all this shit, basically. So where are we going here? Data look for goods, agency updates, maybe campaigns. What I'm wanting. So yeah, I got the Minecraft one I'm doing that lasts for a month. And then moving from next month, which is the 16th. So Minecraft went from I think the 16th of May to the 15th of June. It's going.
Yep.
And then from the 16th of June, they're doing a Fortnite celebration on TikTok with creator drops and banners and the rest of it. So I'm going to go into that because I actually don't mind. I played Minecraft for a little bit. I don't mind that. So
yeah,
I'm liking the fact that they're getting these kind of like, hey, if you can play this game, we'll help you more at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's not that I have to play the game for the it's not that I have to play this game for the whole month. It's just I need to play it at the start, if that makes sense. So from now, I haven't streamed since taking on the Minecraft one. But if I'm to go live on TikTok, I need to stream Minecraft first. Otherwise, it'll bump me out of that push list. So I've got to make sure Minecraft's my first game. Once I've streamed Minecraft, I'm set for the month. I can jump into my other games and do whatever. Obviously, Minecraft, I'll get more. But just accepting to do Minecraft, I've actually picked up followers. I haven't posted any content. It's just that the push saying, hey, these are the creators that are playing Minecraft. People have just gone, cool, I'll save him. I'll add him for when he does play Minecraft. So it's really cool. And I think it'd be a good thing. It actually interests me more than Twitch. That's all. Like Twitch, I haven't managed to successfully stay live on. Kept crashing. That was on my end, though. So
yeah,
problem is I really want to play on Twitch because I really want to play Star Citizen. I've just gotten back into Star Citizen all of a sudden. Really bad. Yeah. They're like a couple of friends have started playing it and they've never played it before. And I'm like, I've got a big fuck off ship that can fit multiple people, and I've never had multiple people to play this game with. I'm back. I got the Stream Deck, so I've got foot pedals now for flying spaceships. I've been 3D printing stuff for my flight stick for that for games set. I still haven't worked out the time to stream.
Yeah, so you're good to go. You just but a little technical issues lately. It sounds.
Yeah, I got that new camera coming from Knackers. Like, that thing's going to be. I don't even know what I'm going to do in it. Like, I know I need to do something. I am contemplating putting it on top of this monitor, the vertical one here. Even though it's very similar, like just off center, but apparently it can do a desk view and like use AI to square up my desk. So if I wanted to do so. Yeah, so I can set up a view on my desk and it'll just do like a top-down view, and then like how
like unboxing kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, like unboxing stuff. But like Adobe Scan. You probably use that app before I work. how you can take a document not straight level and it squares it up. I believe the camera can do that type of trick where it does the perspective twist to make it look like it's looking top down, but it's really an angle.
I'm not surprised since is it NVIDIA that has the technology to make it look like you're looking at the fucking camera when you're not?
Yes. Oh, well, apparently the OBSBot actually has a beauty filters built into it too, so you can adjust your body.
Oh, I need that.
Yeah, you can make yourself look bigger, smaller.
You know, I have a face for radio, so I could use that beauty filter. But hey, you don't need to laugh that much.
No, I don't. But talking about lives, because I gifted you a game.
You did
last time I saw you live, because you're as Dan would put it, our previous guest Dan would put it, your assistant kept talking about a particular game.
I didn't say that. I did not call Goulette my assistant because she'll murder me.
So she was talking about a particular game, and then I went, "Yeah, that game's cool." But then I thought, you know what? That's a bit too hard for you on stream, possibly. There's a lot of
things are too hard.
There's a lot going on in that stream. Let's bring it down to simple. So I brought a 4-pack of content. Well, it wasn't actually even a 4-pack. I think I just brought 4 copies and sent it out individually, to be honest. I think it was cheap enough, but I think there's 4 players. So I was like, I'm just going to buy 4 people this game and then see what happens.
Yeah. There you go.
So you got a copy. Average has actually played the game. I sent him a copy. So he's had a crack at the game with some people in his community. He's saying it's pretty cool. Goulette didn't know about the game, but now she's seen it. She actually is excited.
I didn't know about it either.
I've seen clips. That's all what I saw. But I thought it's not that hard. You're just holding a camera and looking at each other. So
yeah, that'll be a fun one if we get the 4 of us, like you were saying on Twitter, get the 4 of us on Twitch or whatever.
Yeah,
playing the game.
We've had fun.
Even though Goulette has potato internet, you know, I think she could still handle it.
That's what you get in being in Europe. But
yeah,
you know, I guess that's it. Because we said, I think I'd say we'd try and do that on a Friday, Saturday, basically when we're doing this.
Yeah. Yep, take a night off this and then do one of those.
And I think that would be a great time for us to test what the water's like for live streaming at that time.
Yeah, well, I mean, I used to do Friday nights. I used to do Friday nights on Twitch, and there's a lot of streamers.
Yes.
Right? I felt like I didn't do as well on Friday nights because there was so many other options, but you know, I still had a little niche, a little group of people that came through. So I think that we could find a home.
Yeah. I think we find a home for it, especially after Daniel's talk about, we talked more about doing a live thing for this.
Yeah.
At one stage. So
I want to hear from people who listen to this. Would you guys be, now we post some full-length video episodes on our YouTube channel, which is a Dad Mode Podcast. It's Dad Mode Podcast everywhere. Would you guys be interested in seeing a live stream? Let us know however you feel like reaching out to us. Twitter, YouTube, whatever.
Pigeon.
Yeah. TikTok, anything. Smoke signals, whatever you want. Just let us know if you guys would be interested in checking out a live stream, seeing us like on Twitch or TikTok or whatever.
So, yeah, there's that going on. In the sense of that, because one of the topics we had with Dan was playing games as dad mode with a bunch of dads. And just doing that as a casual sense. 2 things. One thing I would really like to try is multiple streams for the event.
Okay, so can we each broadcast?
Yep. Which then brings on the second part of let's try Twitch's new feature that we've been out since then. I want to try their multi-stream feature, like their proper multi-stream feature, not their just put, a couple of Discord bubbleheads into a scene. I mean, sharing game, they've it's been a Twitch partner thing for so long that Twitch partners could only do it with Twitch partners. And even then, not many people did it. It's finally available to the masses. I actually want to try this thing.
I think that sounds like a great idea. I'm down for that.
It just
absolutely.
I'm just so surprised no one's using more of it.
Yeah, I'm definitely down to try that out.
Yeah. So, have you been on Twitter lately? Talking about streaming and stuff?
I don't go on. I just do whatever on Twitter right now. Like I don't focus on the streaming space. I saw something from our mutual friend Tyflo Ren where he was asking streamer Twitter if they're okay. I wasn't sure what he was talking about because I haven't been following it as closely. But
I mean, you've been blocking.
I don't
a
even
lot.
want to ask what's going on.
But just in general, just Kick.
Yeah.
But I don't think we spoke about Kick. If we did, it was a very long time ago. We spoke about Kick on this podcast. But
A long time ago.
yeah, exactly. But apparently, there's people rethinking the platform as a whole because of racism remarks. Someone's being racist.
It's been like that since they freaking started.
Exactly.
It's a terrible platform.
Exactly. That's the part that I laughed at. They're just like, I think even their community manager is like, I can't work for a business like this. I've had to rethink about how I feel. I'm like, you knew what you were doing when you signed up for this shit. Like, how does no one know this?
I don't relish saying I told you so, but like, come on. It's an awful, all right. And when I say awful platform, I don't mean that technology wise. Technology wise, it works, right? It works. It's not as feature rich as Twitch, but it works.
Yeah.
But they famously don't want moderation. They don't want a lot of rules. They want you to do whatever they want. And now what they did is they FAFO.
Yes.
They screwed around and they found out.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. And hold on, I'm going to bring up Kick now. I'm just making sure I mute my browser.
You got to go to incognito mode. You don't want that kind of stuff on your browser.
You know, it's that bad. I don't even know what Kick website was. Apparently, it is kick.com. All right, let's just see. Is someone loading into this again? Because this is my favorite pastime: is clicking on load and seeing this
shows up first.
You know what? This is surprising. No. Oh, wait. I've got one, which looks like more of an IRL stream at a cosplay event. I'm just going to double check by clicking on it. It is.
Unless you tell me it's like an adult movie expo or something.
It possibly is, because at the moment the camera's focused on a girl's butt.
That sounds like Kick.
That sounds like Kick.
Or an Amaranth stream, one or the other.
Yeah, it kind of did. But, you know, compared to what it normally is, it's actually clean. I'm disappointed actually right now. And I was clicking on this for smut, and I ended up getting a very clean homepage for once.
I remember when they first started, I was streaming on Twitch. I'm like, hey, let's go look at Kick. And it was so bad, I couldn't actually share my screen because it was just like porn. I was like, okay, no,
yeah,
I can't show this on Twitch.
I believe Twitch has gone that way though instead nowadays.
Have they?
Yeah, because they've kind of like relaxed on a lot of the rulings more and more over time about, you know, what's good, what they can do, you know, cleavage is back in type of thing.
Oh, so I can wear something low cut now.
Yeah, you can. I think the only rule around the nips, males are allowed but females ain't, or something like that.
You know,
I could possibly be wrong.
They're the same thing.
Yeah, I could possibly be wrong. But they've actually allowed a filter, so you can actually just filter your Twitch. So if you don't want hot tub streams, you can actually just filter to never. It's like turning the filter off in Steam. Okay,
yeah.
You shouldn't do it.
Right.
Honestly, you shouldn't do it, because you realize how disgusting gamers are. To be honest, like really.
And speaking of disgusting, you also shouldn't check out our TikTok or YouTube shorts, because you guys didn't. I don't know if you know this. n0va and I, we record these topless, and unless you're in man nips, you know, don't go check out our stuff.
Yeah, don't
at Dad Mode Podcast on YouTube and TikTok.
Actually, I'm gonna because I brought up the smut of turning off a filter. I actually did turn off the adult filter. The child filter on my Steam. It's great, because when you know Steam, you got that list of like new and trending, what's selling and stuff. When you turn off the filter, and I can't remember exactly where the filter is. Steam is basically Pornhub. The best way to put it.
You're right. I didn't know that either until I did the same thing the other day. I was like, oh my god, there's a lot of dirty freaking games.
Shitloads. New and trending right now, top of the list, a game called Sex Please.
Yeah. And if you're under 18 listening to this, stop.
Don't go to Steam.
I'll tell your dad or your mom though, but because they might be interested in.
Well, the thing that's always got me interested in these games on there is like, I wonder if the people own them. Do they actually have friends? Because Steam actually shows what you're playing.
Oh my god, how embarrassing!
Just,
Yeah. Like, wait, is n0va playing a game called Booty Clapper 7? Like,
Yeah,
what?
exactly.
What is he at? What's going on?
That's exactly it. You just sit there. It's like, and then the next thing you know, it's then showing how many hours you put into a game. Next thing you know, someone's sitting there in Lost Academy with fucking 20,000 hours in the last 2 years.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
You know what?
That's hilarious.
What are you talking about? Looking
you
up.
guys got to get like a second login or something if you get those games.
What are you talking about?
Why do I have $32 in my Steam wallet? Did I return a game?
Did you? That's cool.
I didn't know I had money in there.
I never have money in my Steam wallet.
I don't know why I did. I don't think I've ever asked for a refund. Maybe something got refunded for me.
I once had a game taken away from me.
Really?
Yeah, I brought it out.
Did your wife find out you're on Booty Clapper 7?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
No, I was buying. I brought a game off third party website, and it all looked legitimate, like a normal CD key website back in the day. But obviously it wasn't, because probably about 2 months later, Steam just removed the game from my library because apparently the CD key wasn't authentic. It was like stolen.
Oh,
yeah, they crack onto you for that shit.
Yeah, I did not know they did that. So I think did I tell you that like my son has got? You were talking about Fortnite earlier. He is all about Fortnite right now.
He's hard into it.
That's his game. He's not on TikTok. He's only 12, so I'm not letting him on like some of the social media yet.
Yeah.
But we're talking about streaming. Like, I think he's a natural born streamer. He just talks incessantly when he's playing.
This is a 12-year-old?
It's kind of it's strange. It's strange listening.
This is your 12-year-old?
Yeah, my 12-year-old.
Yeah.
And after I'm like, oh, who you playing with? A group? He's like, no, it's just me.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, you're just talking. Like, I've never been good at just narrating games when I'm talking, but it's weird, but he's entertaining. And I'm like, man, when you hit 13, bud, I might let you go on like a moderated stream with me.
My son,
because I think you could be kind of interesting.
My son is the same age. So, he's a year older, I think. Well, no, he's 13.
Yeah, my boy turns 13 in October.
Yeah, it's 13 next month. He's the same. I think it's a generation thing of watching YouTube, because your son watches YouTube a little bit. I think it's because you're watching creators. I don't know who your son watches, but like my son, he grew up at a younger age watching DanTDM, because he used to talk about him.
Watching what?
DanTDM. He's kind of like a PewDiePie-ish European, played Fortnite, Minecraft type, especially around what the kids really like type of games. He's an entertaining guy. He's a nice guy. He isn't not swearing. Like, he's one of those creators you could actually, like, I looked at the time and I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. He's more of that, a little bit loud at time, but fun, still fun for the kids. And I think watching gameplays from him on YouTube over time, it's just embedded into them how they need to do that while they're gaming. Because I hate it. I go close his door, like, shut up, boy. You can't. I don't need to hear every moment that's happening in the game. Like,
yes, bearded. He plays in the living room.
Yeah,
like it's an open floor, and like I'm like, we always told him you're not getting TV in your room till like you're 16 or whatever. I'm like, I kind of want to do it now because I can't take it.
Yes,
it's so. Like I said, it's entertaining, but trust as a parent, it's obnoxious.
Yes,
right. It's obnoxious. And I want to put him in his room because I can't stand it. I can't take it.
Yeah. No, I 100% get that, understand that, and agree with that.
Yes.
I actually built another computer the other day for one of my daughters. Because she's down there in the dark, you can't really see it. But I just had an old Dell Optiplex, one of those office computers. She's not a gamer. She's never really been a gamer. The most she likes doing is playing a little bit of Roblox. But she was interested in The Sims.
Okay.
So you don't need really much hardware to run The Sims. It doesn't have to be graphically mind-blowing fantastic. She just wanted a game that could play The Sims because she played it at a friend's house. So I just set up this basic $200 computer at the time for her. 100 US, just an old i7. No graphics card or anything. And it's been fine for her. Well,
okay.
I think it was about 4 weeks ago, she came back from another friend's house and she goes, so can I put Fortnite on my computer? I'm like, yeah, okay. So she's done it. And I'm like, hold on. And I've gone in there to try and set up graphically wise, just so it runs like smooth, you know what I mean? Because I got to drop the resolution and stuff like that. I got to do a little bit of tricks that I knew she wouldn't need to make it happen. Because she's like, yeah, I like playing with mouse and keyboard. I'm like, whoa, this is not normal for a child. Most children nowadays want a controller. While trying to set that up, because she was trying to launch Fortnite through the Xbox app on the PC, so it ran through still don't get how she did it. Anyway, it all fucked up. The thing wasn't launching. I couldn't get it to launch. I was confusing my head in the process. I'm like, you know what? She needs some dedicated graphics card for some degree.
Yeah.
So then I'm online looking to see what I can find.
Yep.
That would fit in one of those computers. Couldn't really find anything. I ended up finding something locally. Wasn't going to fit in that case. So then I had to move everything from that computer to a bigger case so I could fit this one graphics card in, get all that, get home, start pulling it apart, realize the power supply won't actually power the graphics card that I got. So I actually need to use another power supply that I actually had in the cupboard, which is fine. I'm like, that's cool. I've got a power supply that'll work. I'll just pull that out, put that in. Turns out, because it's a Dell and it's a workstation and it's that tiny form, they have special plugs on the motherboard, so a normal power supply won't actually fucking suit it. So now I've got all these computers in different pieces. So then I have to go out and buy another motherboard and another CPU, and it came in another fucking tower.
So you ended up with a pre-built, basically.
Just so I could put this power supply in that I had, because it came without one, just so I could put this graphics card in. That the other one. Basically, I brought a whole other computer, pulled that thing apart, pulled a whole new computer, put it all into another case, and I took the hard drive out of it. That's all what I did. I took a hard drive out of one computer and put it in the other in the end. If someone had told me that, I could have saved so much fucking time. I just dicked around for probably 3 days.
You see what dads do? This is what we do.
To be honest, it's really good. I'm really surprised. Your kid was just playing Minecraft. I put it out there. Get yourself an old NVIDIA 750 Ti. They're a cheap graphics card. You can pick them up for like $10. And I know it sounds old. This is fucking. Where's Smash? Listen to this shit. I'm going to tag Smash in this clip when I put it up on TikTok. 750 Ti, even though it is from 2013, 2014, I want to say.
Yeah.
The architecture for the card is actually a 900 series. So it's not that old. It's still actually getting support for NVIDIA in its drivers. None of the other, like a 780 Ti, like top end 700 series cards, none of them are supported anymore. But a 750 still is because it's the architecture. And now that you've got the likes of AMD's FSR, which is like DLSS for NVIDIA, but for AMD, it works on a 750 as well. So you can play this old video card with this old fucking CPU is playing Fortnite at 1080p, medium to high, at about 65 frames per second. It's smooth.
Not bad.
It's running butterly smooth. I'm like, I walked away going, I'm impressed with myself. Like, nailed it. I nailed this shit. Walked down like, yep, I'm good, Dad. I've done this. How's it going for her? I don't know. You asked me how a gameplay's going? I don't know.
Right.
I didn't want to crush it.
She'll probably be like, I played once. I don't want to play anymore.
Feel bad, though, because I think she just started on the PC, and I think it was like her first game, second game. And she came out and told my wife, and then when I've walked down the hallway, someone in my wife shouted out, she's like, oh, did she show you, Bailey? She won her first game.
Oh, yeah?
I'm like, oh, yeah, cool. Didn't have the heart to tell her that the first game is filled with bots. Like, there's not really the chances of you having a real the chances of you having a real player in your first 2 matches of Fortnite is near zero.
Both my boys won their first matches too.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, when my son brought me into Fortnite to play with him a couple of years ago, like and I finally cracked and went, fine, I'll play Fortnite with you. We went in there as a duo, and I think I had like a 40 kills.
Oh, really?
In this first game, I was mincing everything that moved, and I just felt on top of the world. And then we won, and I'm like, that's how you do this shit, and walked out. Then I found out they were basically probably all bots. Yeah. But I felt great. At the time, I felt like I'd stomped on like 100 children, just rained down terror on everyone. Now I realize, now I play a game and I don't win. I'm still, might get the top 10. But I don't win that, and I'm only averaging like 3-4 kills a match. I'm like, they really tricked me. They really tricked me there.
Yep. They're good like that. My son, he gets victory royales, solo, duo. Like he gets them regularly now. He's actually pretty decent at the game. But he's like one of those people, like he knows he's good and he won't shut up about how good he is. And so like that as me, that just annoys me, but I think people might eat it up. But yeah, it's he's every now and then he's like, Dad, come play with me. He knows I don't play Fortnite. So I do, and then he's just treating me like I'm the kid brother. Just stay in the corner and hide. I'll take care of him. I'm like, no, I'm the dad here. And then I run out there and get shredded. And he's like, Jesus, Dad.
Talking about like that kid flex moment, type thing, and this is going to bring it back like full circle moment almost for us. But me doing this Minecraft thing on TikTok that I brought up at the start. My nephew, I don't know what grade he's in. I want to say he's in grade 3 or so, 3, maybe 4 this year.
Okay.
He's just started getting into games because his dad, not really cool. Like he's never really had technology, iPads, things like that. Like, no, don't need it. That type of parent. But kids at school, obviously, they all play games. So my mum kind of set up a little system at her house for him to play occasionally, and now he plays a bit at home as well. And I think my sister brought him a Quest 3 for Christmas, so he's gotten into Minecraft and that, like the other kids are. But I don't know how he goes in that. But the schoolyard talk, and it's all about Minecraft nowadays. And you got those kids that like, I'm the greatest at Minecraft. The moment, and he's a small town, so the moment I found out about my TikTok stream Minecraft, I was on the phone, I screenshot it, sent it to my sister. I'm like, oi, tell my nephew, you go to school and go, oi, my uncle's being asked to play Minecraft on TikTok for their birthday. There's a picture of like, he can just go flex that shit around the
You know what? I wonder if I could get in on the Fortnite one. My kid would probably think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I put my name down for the Fortnite one. Yeah. But the Fortnite,
is it an Australia thing?
No. I think it's a month thing for TikTok. Just TikTok.
Oh, I might check that out. I think because as I like to impress my kids.
Yeah.
It's cool. Anytime I can get like a cool dad point, I'll take it.
I love cool dad points, especially like since doing content creation. I feel like I've got that cool dad point.
Yeah.
Constantly with him.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
My son though, he gets disappointed because I'm not as big as Mr. Beast. He's like, how many subscribers do you have? I'm like, I don't know, 9,000, 10,000. He's like, Mr. Beast has like 10 million. I'm like, cool. Well, what do you want me to say to that? But
do better, Dad. Do better.
Yeah, exactly. Do better. Get good.
On that note, I reckon we wrap this up here and we'll try and do better on our next episode.
I can't promise we will, but we'll try.
Hey, you never know. Oh, so give us.
You've been listening to Dad Mode. Our passion is navigating this wild journey of parenthood and modern life. From balancing family time to managing your career and still squeezing in some gaming and content creation. And no matter what the women say, they will never be able to pry the controller out of our cold, dead hands. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, find us on Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube at Dad Mode Podcast. And we can be found on every podcast site at Dad Mode Podcast. Y'all be cool. See you next time.